versus Gunther. CM Punk comes out. He looks 59 years old when he walks out, bro. He looks so old. And like, I know his whole gimmick for all these years has been he does not drink, he does not smoke, he does not do drugs.
Yeah, he the opposite of body headbangers. Yeah,
Brother.
he don't drink, he don't smoke.
Reverse. Brother.
Yeah,
He could have fooled me. Like, some of the hardest gear that he's probably ever had. He actually went in the gear. He spent some dough on that.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I'm assuming that was in connection to the Final Four. I'm sorry, the Fantastic Four movie coming out just recently. You know, because he used to do clobber. Okay, so when he yells, "It's clobbering time," that's a catchphrase from the Thing, who's a member of the Fantastic Four. So I think, given that they always wore that color of that shade of blue, I think that was a call to that.
So CM Punk and Gunther, immediately when I saw this, I was like, oh, it's a world title match at SummerSlam. He's fighting this tall nigga. I was like, oh, he's about to try to do SummerSlam 1997 with Bret Hart and Undertaker. And what they proceed to do is just have this ridiculously slow match. This match went 30 minutes, right? It was so fucking slow. It wasn't bad.
It was
for me. Like, it wasn't bad.
Right.
There were a lot of
That's
people that were killing the match.
It was slow, but it was still compelling.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like you know, and people can get mad at me. Like, I didn't think the match was bad or anything. It was just very slow, and it was like, I'm impatient right now watching this. That's kind of what it felt like. But like, I saw like the structure of what they were trying to do. Walter he made him take them chops and everything like that. And they set up the blade job nice.
Yeah.
And you know they ended up doing they gave you the clean match or whatever, but they instantly undo it minutes later.
But they didn't know there was a second match.
Correct.
I mean, I'm sorry. They didn't know the second match was coming right now, but we all knew that this whole fake out thing was happening.
This match was fine. This was not no 5-star match. This was not match of the year. No.
I like it. Obviously I liked it more than you, but like, yeah, 5 is absurd. Folks got to knock it the fuck out. Nah.
So like, I saw this. I was like, oh, okay. CM Punk's, you know, he has the fake world title. Cool. The WCW International belt. Yeah.
The Here Nigga Damn title.
Yeah. The Here Nigga Damn main event. Yeah.
Which is funny because he got it like literally like after the last pay-per-view was him losing to Cena for the real belt.
It's funny. Then Seth Rollins' music hits and he walks his ass out there, or excuse me, hobbles his ass out there on these crutches. And
the worst fake limp I think I've ever seen in pro wrestling.
That stretches a lot.
Like, do you remember the I'm sorry, I'm gonna date myself with this reference. I'm sorry. I'm a younger millennial. Sorry. Do you remember the Method Man and Method Man and Red Man, the Rottweiler video when they're walking down that tunnel and they're connected to each other with the jumper cables and he just like one step at a time. It's like this, that shit. That's how he was on crutches. No one walks like that with a limp. What are you doing?
Trying to sell it. So Seth Rollins has been kind of caught in this fake injury thing that got reported for weeks, had people arguing, and we have fucking wrestling media willingly participating in angles to cover this shit up. We have fucking lost the plot on all that.
It's amazing. It's amazing how like the Rock shit don't leak. It's amazing how at AEW shit don't leak. But everything else in WWE that don't involve the Rock somehow leaks.
Incredible.
It's so. Let's get through the whole rundown of all that. Or are we done with that already?
Yeah. Where do you want to go with that?
Like the play-by-play of the cash-in.
Oh,
like do
no.
Do you think that's
this nigga
necessary?
Seth Rollins? You think he's just gonna look at him and then like walk back and be like, nah, I'll see you when I'm healthy. But then he turns around and drops the sticks or whatever, and then the crowd's like, and then from there, I think they fucked that up. Why do you have a unit if you don't use them? Like at this point, he should have stared the nigga down.
Yep.
they should have came out the fucking crowd and laid CM Punk out or whatever. Otherwise, like many people have said, when Seth Rollins came to get it from him, Punk should have either hit him with the belt before the whole shit, kicked him, ran away, just like he did in 2011, right?
Well, I guess the bell is that like he tried to run the swing with the belt but missed. Because I think him and Seth both, because Seth had that briefcase, I think they basically like connected and clashed the belt with the briefcase, and then Punk immediately dropped the belt and then proceeded. It's a gift. This should be all time gift. The way that Seth Rollins whooped CM Punk's ass with that briefcase was fucking hilarious. He bludgeoned that nigga to death. Like, bow to the head, bow to the head. Like, bro, it was hilarious. But yeah, I mean, it definitely points to all that.
I
definitely agree with you.
I think the unit should have done the spear, and then the nigga should have jumped off the top rope, splashed him. Then Seth drops the fucking sticks or whatever, and then you get they really fucked him or whatever.
I think. I mean, there's that. There's also the part where you can do the whole situation where you still get everything you want out of that interest with the whole thing is throw it out at the top of the ramp, throw him down, he's walking down, Punk has the belt, he's ready, and then all of a sudden he turns around and eats a Braun Breaker spear.
Yep.
Or he drops, or before he gets all the way down to the ring, he could drop him, take a couple steps, and then like all of a sudden they cut back to Punk eats a spear, he walks down, or whatever else slow because he's gloating in the part where he knows he's about to be champion, and then you have Punk still have enough energy after that war he just had that he sold against Gunther and taking that spear that he still musters up the strength to grab the belt and then lose the belt and trying to go against the briefcase and then gets beat to death with the briefcase and then curb stomp. There were so many better ways to do what they did as opposed to what you get in the storyline, which is this nigga faked the leg injury. I'm not going into the kayfabe part.
You faked the leg injury for a nigga that wasn't even.
He faked it. You're right. He faked the leg injury by allowing himself to be pinned in a match, and then for the purpose of avoiding suspicion that he's injured against a guy that hadn't even gotten the title shot yet.
This is bad.
Punk didn't have the title shot yet when he did that.
This is bad. Who's thinking of this? So, once again, WWE has committed to Seth Rollins, but it's the fake belt. So, like, who gives a fuck? Like, they, like, the worst thing about this is that CM Punk versus Seth Rollins can never fucking end. Like, it just has to fucking continue until forever. Like, rather than, like, doing anything interesting.
So, remember when Triple H was a WCW killer?
Yeah.
Is Seth Rollins a bizarro WWE, like, killer where it's like, he keep going with these guys, the big stars that come back from AEW, but, like, he mostly loses the feud. Like he's like soldier. The gatekeeper for the AEW stars. Yeah, it's kind of that.
Welcome.
Yeah. This is like the first. This is the first ever real get back he's ever gotten against one of these AEW motherfuckers.
Yeah,
straight up.
This is
like
funny.
Cody was out here doing whatever he wanted to that man.
Yeah, bend him over the knee.
Yeah. Welcome to the big leagues. Oh yeah, finish.
So I thought that was really bad, and I think Seth Rollins getting the belt again. I don't know why they continue to invest in Seth Rollins still, but that's their choice.